Welcome everybody to the Sacred Water. This is your weekly reading. Is of the week of April 17th. Today is the 18th, and I really do apologize for not having been able to upload a video yesterday, but life sometimes is like that. So that being said, all of you, welcome. Those that are new here, welcome. Those that are coming back, welcome back. This is, as always, a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And let's get into it. So, as usual, I will be leaving the list of cards that I use in every single video. So just if you feel drawn to any particular one, you can go down into the description and it will tell you exactly which ones I've used in any given video. So gods and spirits, what do we have for the collective this week? What do they need to know for the rest of this week of April 17th and 18th? What do they need to know? Please guide the beautiful people watching out there for their highest and greatest good. What do they need to know? We have listen. We have also move. See if I can get it in the best possible way. The ring is causing a lot of glare. There we go. That's better. What else does the collective need to know, gods and spirits? What other messages do you have for them? One more, please. This one. Okay, so we have take the lead. We also have simply love. I'm hearing one more. Okay, very good. For those of you that don't know, I channel at the same time. So if you hear me express something, usually it's me communicating with deity and my spirit guides. I have open up. There we go. And for some of you, find balance. That's at the bottom of the deck here. Okay. I'm going to wait for the tarot to connect to an outcome, but I have a good idea of where this is headed. What else does the collective need to know at this moment, gods and spirits? Earlier today, while I was doing a little bit of meditation in the morning, I heard the words magnetic and magic, and I have a feeling that it has something to do with this reading, something to do with your personal energy in order to magnetize yourself to bring in that which is that you are wanting to manifest. So, like I said, I have a good idea where this is going, but I'm going to wait until the tarot has been, okay, this one. 8 of Swords. In this deck, it is the 8 of Air. As I was saying, I'm going to wait until all the tarot is out before I connect to the outcome. Sometimes it makes more sense that way, or it connects other dots that need to be connected before a reading can begin. Okay, so gods and spirits, what else does the collective need to know at this time for the rest of this week, gods and spirits? Also, I'm being compelled to tell you and remind you all that while I am making this on the week of April 17th and 18th, that this is a timeless reading. So whenever you come to it, it's when you're meant to receive the message. Sometimes we may come to a reading even years after it has happened, and the message will be relevant because is what's meant to happen. You stumble across the message when it is useful to you. What else does the collective need to know? We have here the Page of Cups. And we have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. I don't normally take reversals, but it feels like it's that kind of a day where whether I like them or not, I have to take them. The reason, for those of you that are new, I don't like taking reversals is simply because it's kind of like reading a book upside down. You can do it, but it's kind of bothersome. So here we go. The next one that's come down is the Ten of Cups. What else does the collective need to know? Please guide the beautiful collective out there. What do they need to know for this week? Let's see. I'm also being compelled to point out that in the coming weeks, there's going to be a lot of astrological movements. I don't always pay too much attention when it comes to astrology, when it comes to my readings. They just tell me the energy that's coming up regardless of what's happening out there, although I assume that what I am reading is caused by those energies anyways. But at this point in time, we're entering eclipse season, and also there is the new moon in Aries that's coming up. So there's a lot of energy coming down the pipe. There's also on the 21st is Mercury retrograde. So there's a lot of things energetically speaking that are happening right now. Depending on where you fall on your understanding and beliefs of these, it will affect you regardless, but the way it'll affect you will be slightly differently from others. Part of that my points of view on those will be explained coming up soon in the first of the chats that we're going to be having of spirituality and the different practices. The first one being manifestation with the phases of the moon, and we will be talking about at the very least we will be talking about the eclipses, because they do affect the moon and the moon's energy in and of itself, and where different camps fall and where I fall on it. The next one that's come down the pipe is the Empress. Lovely energy. We've got the Three of Wands. The Hanged Man. Let's see. One more, please. Ten of Swords. And oh, there's one already turned. That requires my attention. Ace of Wands. Fantastic. Okay. I'm going to leave it there for now. Okay. So at this point in time, what I'm getting is that in order to, this is all to do with relationships. And by relationships, I don't necessarily mean romantic relationships. It could be any kind of relationships. First and foremost, what you are invited to be doing is listening a lot, but not just listening with your head, listening with the heart. That's going to be very important. Being very heart-centered at this point in time is the thing that's going to allow you to maintain equilibrium, if I can say the word correctly. Okay. There's always one that trips me up. Always one. And today is equilibrium. So in order to maintain equilibrium, you're going to have to listen from a heart center space. The reason why I say that is because the second card that you have here is move. Now this card, as you can see, has the heart, but it also has hands being tied together. This is what we would call a hand fasting. Now hand fasting is, for all intents and purposes, a marriage, but it could also be a partnership between two people, whether it be in a romantic sense or not. So any relationship that is important to you is going to be important to listen to the other person from the heart. After you have listened and understood and incorporated what it is that they're trying to say to you, then you can take the lead in whatever response is appropriate. But also, like I already said, take it from heart center. Try to, when you listen from the heart center, you actually understand the true meaning of what they're trying to say and not trip yourself up. What I mean by that is sometimes when we're listening with our heads, we can misconstrue the intention of the words. So it's going to be important to open up to the message and really listen with your heart to really understand the true message that's trying to come across. Whether it is from a person or from spirit, is going to be very important to listen from a heart space. This is what's going to be able to give you the right answer in order to move forward with this situation. Now, at the very center of the spread, you will have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. That tells me that there's something that's just not working. Either someone is not working with you, or the whole situation is just simply not working for you anymore or at this time. In order to turn that back around, there's going to be other things that you need to do. We have here the Hanged Man. So this is take a pause and really try to see it from another perspective. This is what's in turn going to take you away from not being able to see, not being able to, you're feeling trapped at this point. You're not being able to see a way out of whatever dilemma you are in. So if you want to move away from this position, you're going to have to take a moment and really truly incorporate and really truly listen to what is being said or not being said. I just heard or not being said. So there's something here, either it's not being said because of shyness, or I'm hearing save face. Save face. So something is not being spoken So read between the lines. Read between the lines. There's going to be a little nugget of information, and you'll only be able to hear it when you're listening from a heart-centered space. Don't listen with your head. You might misconstrue or completely miss what you need to know. Yes. That will allow you to really come to the end of this situation. This is where you're going to start seeing the light finally, because you will know which way to go. So there is going to be a little spark, a little nugget that's going to come your way, that's really going to light up the information. It's really going to pinpoint it, putting like a bullseye right on it. So once you spot it, take it, you'll know what to do with it. This is what the Three of Wands is telling me. Once that particular information is garnered, you will be able to see your way out. And if you're from a heart-centered space, you will be able to be understanding and nurturing towards this person, because you will be able to understand what is not being said and why it's not being said. It feels to me like this is something sensitive that is coming up. This feels very specific. This is for someone in specific, and you know who you are. It might, if it doesn't resonate at all, you will be able to find other readings on my channel that will resonate with you. Like I said, you will come, maybe it doesn't resonate right now, or maybe it's for someone you know. But it feels important for you to listen through, even if you don't think that it applies to you, because it might not apply to you, but it might apply to someone you know. And you would be that particular element that brings in and sheds the light on what it is that's going on. So if you come from a heart-centered space, you will be able to nurture this person. It feels like it's very delicate. There is this information that's going to come, and it's very, very delicate. This person might be vulnerable. And if they're coming to you and they're only partially opening up just to test the waters, and they want to know that it is safe to confide in you, then try to listen between the lines. Try to hear what is not being said and put it together with what is being said. Don't try to take it for what it is and not for what it's not. It might be easy to misconstrue. If you manage to do this, then there will definitely be a happy outcome. Whatever the situation is. This is the happy Buddha. He's very peaceful. He's very happy. There's the lotuses, which is a lovely symbol of life, longevity, spirit. It's a very beautiful energy. And you also have the pearls of wisdom. And he's always operating from a heart-centered space. And he doesn't have big ears for nothing. He listens. So that's what I am gathering from this here. If you hear it from a centered space, from a heart-centered space, and open up to this person, they will open up to you. You will be able to help them out. Whatever this is kind of sensitive, and they're requiring your help. They're requiring you to take the lead to help them out. It's the only way to make a move forward for whatever this is. So be sure to listen from a heart-centered space to really, truly hear what it is that they need to convey. Because I don't think they're capable of actually articulating it but they're going to need you and they're going to need your help. Okay. Let's have a few parting messages for the collective. What advice, Spirit, gods and spirits, do you give the beautiful people watching this video for the situation or any other that might present itself? Please guide the beautiful people watching this video. What do they need to know? We have the Hobgoblin, Fall, Unseen Powers Guide with a helping hand. What else do they need to know? Gods and spirits, please guide the beautiful people watching out there. Okay, we've got 2. We have the Siren, Fall. The call is heard and receives a response. The 3rd one, the Green Lady, Spring. Opportunity arrives. Creative love sustains and heals all. It's not really appearing very clearly. Let's see. Would that help? Okay. Hopefully that became a little clearer. And one last one. Okay, 2 fill out. Okay. We've got the Spriggan, Summer. The goodness wins. Protection by its virtue. Peace of mind prevails. And the last one, the Boggart, Winter. Caution prevents defeat. Forgo immediate treasures for distant. Okay. So definitely there is going to be this opportunity that is presenting itself to you. You might not realize it, but part of you is already rising up to the challenge of being a healer of some sort. And this person is coming to you for help. And they are being guided to you by unseen hands. You have the answer for them, or you have what is needed in order to help them, whether it's knowledge or your presence as a true friend or family member that really loves this person. Whomever you are to them, they are being guided to you for a reason. So make sure that you listen and respond accordingly. That's what I'm hearing with the siren call. You hear the call and you respond to it accordingly. And it's definitely coming your way because you are a person that is capable of transmuting it. I'm hearing it. With your love for this person, you're capable of transmuting whatever this issue or dilemma might be. So, like I said, it's going to be a bit of a delicate subject for them. I'm not necessarily saying that it's a catastrophe or anything like that. It might just be as simple as they have a crush on someone and they don't know how to move forward with it. My point being is that whatever the issue is, it is sensitive to them, and it is something that arises a lot of emotions within them. So if you are able to go past the surface and really truly hear what is beyond that layer, from that heart-centered space, you have the power to transmute it and help this person out. It literally says here, creative love sustains and heals all. So you might not know it, but you are a healer and you are beginning that journey. Goodness wins, protection by its virtue, peace of mind prevails. So like I said, you will be able to transmute this, whatever this is, and give back a sort of positive and stable outlook for the person that's coming to you for advice or help. So that is actually quite lovely, because it tells me that you guys have a great big heart and spirit, and you guys are, I think you guys are starting to realize that part of your path involves being a healer for others, and there are many different types of healers, and people heal in many different ways. It's not just, you know, doctors and nurses or chiropractors or spiritual healers like me with crystals and Reiki energy and all of those things. You might not see it as such, but reading cards or having any sort of divination tool at hand can bring issues forward that might be subconscious and bring it to the conscious mind in order to process and heal them. So there are many different types of healings out there, and you're going to be providing such healing for someone that will need it. So be sure to proceed cautiously. Like I said, an immediate reaction will not be good, because there are things that they're not able to articulate, because like I said, it's a sensitive subject for them. They might think that they need to save face. They might need to proceed cautiously themselves and see whether you're a trustworthy person to whom they might be able to confide in. So just like I mentioned before, be sure to listen to what is being said, and listen to what is not being said. That's going to be able to give you what you need in order to help this person out. So that is all I've got for you guys today. I hope that resonated with some of you, if not all of you. I really truly hope that there's someone that, whoever needs to hear this message, I hope that it gets to them. I know it's a little bit specific, but sometimes that's what is called to be said. And I hope you enjoyed it. If you are subscribed, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed yet, I hope that you resonate with me and that you might consider doing so, and ringing the notification bell so that you may be notified whenever I upload my next video. Please like and share so that we may be able to build this community up one person at a time. I love you guys. I hope you have a blessed week. Blessed be.